Hello, welcome back everybody. Today I want to talk about a subject which is quite disturbing. Is chess being solved? So Elon Musk, who is originally from South Africa, a very famous guy, one of the most famous people in the world. Uh, he brought Twitter, turned it into X. Anyway, he's made his comment. I have to say that he did use stockfish butt vibes. He deserved to win at least once. Computers are so much better than humans at chess. It's absurd. I predict that chess will be essentially fully solved like checkers within 10 years. Yeah, so what he's referring to is that AI, neural networks and so on are really sort of like cutting through chess at an incredible rate. And I personally do find it disturbing as a chess grandmaster. Chess has changed a lot in the time that I've got into chess. When I first started following chess, you probably talk about the late 80s. Computers weren't a big thing then. In fact, computers weren't a big thing full stop. You never really heard of the internet at that point. It was only really later on, maybe like mid 1990s, they started doing the internet. So there was a lot of mystery surrounding chess. You know, we talked about positions. It talked about how positions were unclear, unfathomable to the human mind, and all that kind of stuff. We've all heard a quote about there are more sort of like moves in a game of chess than there are atoms in the universe. However, chess is a mathematical game, and computers can process a huge amount of information very, very quickly. So we're starting to see that now. We're now getting 7-piece table bases. How long before we get 8-piece, 9-piece? So we get a whole game table base. What does that mean? That means certain openings you won't be able to play anymore because you know that those openings are bad. But we kind of know that anyway, right? If you play the Albin counter Gambit, you know that some of the main lines you're going to get a worse evaluation than if you play the Queen's Gambit Decline, for example, or some very solid opening like the Slav. So there is that knowledge there that possibly wasn't there before because of computers. Now we're getting numbers. We're getting pure numbers that we're seeing now. So people are moving away from certain openings. So, for example, the Sicilian defence is not as popular as it was. Not at the top level. Most people go e4, e5. I tend to play the Sicilian because I find it suits me better. But I'm aware that certain opening variations are very hard to play. You know, people are so well prepared online. You play against the English attack. You're blacking the Sicilian, and people are sacking pieces left, right, and centre because they work with computers. They know this is the way to go. So this is really what Elon Musk is talking about. He's talking about chess is really almost to a certain extent it's been played out. Is it just an advanced form of noughts and crosses? Some of the replies are machines are better than humans in many areas. We can build robots that run fast as human. Doesn't mean we should stop running. Chess is a game between two individuals debating their respective skills, knowledge and creativity. Yeah, but I find with computers they're destroying that creativity. You know, let's talk about opening preparation, for example. You know, why bother to come up with your own ideas? A computer is coming up with better ideas than what you're coming up with. Same with writing opening books or writing chess articles. If you write a chess article and you don't check it with an engine, then you're going to get a lot of criticism. People are saying, well, this line's rubbish. You could have easily checked it with an engine. Essentially, really, the engine is more powerful than you. And the same thing when you do coaching. Most of the time, when I coach somebody, they say, yeah, I've already checked the game in the engine. So, well, what's the point of me then? You know, there's no point to me. And this is a problem, not just in my opinion, which is confined to chess. It's also a problem in a wider sense that computers, AI, and the idea that you can create knowledge very quickly through using machines is a problem that I think humankind faces in an existential sense. So, for example, scientific problems that we've solved in the past, computers could get there much quicker. Where does that leave us? I think that whole element of discovery is taken away. So it's the same with chess. let's say computers never been invented. We're always going on that path of discovery of chess, but now we don't have that path of discovery because the computer is basically discovering everything for us. And I think it's the same with something like science, mathematics. There could be an element where computers are doing everything for us. You know, they might discover all the great, they might, I should say, they might discover all the great sort of like knowledge of the universe. And therefore there's nothing left for us. There's no element of, oh well, it's all explained, and so that to me is like a wider issue as far as chess is concerned. Yeah, I mean, he also says that checkers, somebody made this defense with checkers, and they said checkers, people still enjoy checkers, they still play checkers. That's true. If you got a chessboard, you sit outside, you play somebody, it's fun. But I do think that if you know that something is solved, that kind of takes away some of the fun of it. I think that was one of the great attractions with chess. So most people say, most chess players I've noticed are trashing Musk and say he's talking rubbish. I actually agree with him. I actually completely on Musk's side. Interested to see what you. So please leave your comments down below. Come on the pod. Let's talk C squared. Chess won't be fully solved even in 100 years. Blah blah blah. I've had a lot of comments by Agimate. He's obviously a very famous streamer. I think Grok will solve the universe's mystery within 42 years. So 42, that's referring to this book by Douglas Adams. So what's it called again? The restaurant at the end of the universe was the second, but I can't remember the name. He died of a heart attack, I think. So I got like hay fever, having been on a treadmill or something like that in a gym. At home, actually, I think. Douglas Adams, yeah. But yeah, there was something where they asked this computer what is the meaning of the universe, and it came up with the number 42. We'll have AI that could beat the world champion at chess blindfolded. Right, we already can. I mean, what does it mean by blindfolded? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, yeah. Emil Satovsky, who's the CEO of FIDE. He's a big up in the FIDE. Engines haven't advanced much for a few years now. Even the task of solving all positions with 9 pieces can't be completed. It will take 10 years to cover 10 pieces, and you have 32. No checkers type solution expected. In some sense agree, fully enough to understand almost everything about the game, but still humans competing against each other will be interesting for public if we can find a way to make sure no computer help. Yeah, so computers have really changed the fabric of chess. And I think to a disturbing extent almost, and to the point where I'm almost thinking of quitting chess, getting out of it, and getting into something else where computers haven't just, solved it, which is life. But they're kind of solving that as well, right? So, yeah, somebody else beast parody made, yeah, it's like a chat GPT answer, I think. Natalie F. Danielson, who's that? Conscientious objector, quite attractive. Oh no, I shouldn't really say that, it sounds sexist. But people make a lot of replies. They know they're going to be viewed by a lot of people because it's on the Elon Musk account. Best chess poem ever. Yeah, so AI is an interesting subject. As I said, I agree with Elon Musk. I think chess is really been destroyed by computers. And yeah, probably most people would disagree with that. There was also this comparison made between Elon Musk and Peter Thiel, who was the founder. Elon Musk helped to find the company PayPal with this guy Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel was quite a key chess player. He's quite a skillful player actually. Somebody said he was as high as 2200 feet. I'm not sure about that. Maybe 2200 national rate, but that's obviously very high for somebody who didn't devote themselves to chess. If he had done, he probably would have become a GM. So somebody said that that's probably why Elon Musk is so down on chess, because Peter TL is a better chess player than he is. That might well be true. I don't know. But yeah, I think I agree with Elon Musk. So please leave your comments down below. And if you don't agree with me, I'll delete your comment. No, I'm only kidding. Thanks again.